why I think it's so important that we chiropractors realize that a subluxation that starts today is very, very different than a subluxation that's been there for a couple of years,
Yes.
right? So if a subluxation starts today, I am quite convinced it's mainly a neurological problem, a neurological unaware of what's going on problem.
Yeah.
But if that's left on, then that's when you get all of these downstream maladaptive plastic changes. And even within the spinal physiology literature, they don't talk about that as pathology. They talk about it as maladaptive, plastic changes, negative adaptive changes.
Right.
That's literally what they call it. We
Yeah.
call it a disruption in the brain's ability to be accurately aware of what's going on and control the body at its best, right?
Yeah.
And so if you're just dealing with a dysfunctional neurophysiology, you can probably get them functioning well within a few visits, right? But if you're starting up a person who like might have had a car accident 4 years ago and they had whiplash injury, you just know you've got all these muscular changes, physiology changes. And so that's the person you sit down with and go, now, right,
Yeah. This
this
is
is
going
what
to
we
take
know
some
happens
time.
in the spine over time, but this is influences your brain. So we know there can be all sorts of other symptoms. So as we start working on you, and my recommendation is at least 12 weeks to begin with, and I can talk about why that's good for you and what the studies show. And so it's not just, my opinion, this is based on scientific studies. So you might notice a few things early on, and then you might notice a few things a bit later, about right 8, 9 weeks of care.